everyone, I hope you're doing well. So as you can see by the title, in today's video we'll be finally trying to recreate the winter makeup look that's now all over TikTok and Instagram as well. So I'm actually really excited for today's video because this type of makeup look is like an excuse for me to put on my face that much blush, because if you watched my previous video you would by now know that I love blush, and when I start to apply blush I just cannot stop. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Nykolla. I mostly do like simple, quick and easy makeup looks. Yeah, now it's just like a mixture, to be honest. Like I mostly do makeup, but I'm also talking about writing and books because me myself, I'm writing a book and I'm also translating a book into English. If you would like to watch that video, you can check it somewhere here. Say hi. Say hi. Let's start. I already moisturized my face, so I don't know if I want to use also primer, but I don't like to use primers because for me like the moisturizer is like a primer for me. So I think we're gonna go straight into the skin tint, and today I'll be using this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator, and I received this only yesterday. And I already tried it out yesterday and I really like it, so I'll be using it today as well. I mean, I know this is not like a new product or anything, but I wanted to try something from Wet n Wild, and I'll just put like a tiny dot. I don't want to put like that much of foundation because this should be like really natural looking, so like that, as you can see. By the way, I'm filming in front of natural lighting because I don't know, I would like to try how the video would look like in front of natural lighting, but in any case I will put on the lights. And to blend my foundation I'll be using my, I mean this is a joke by now, Huda Beauty Buff and Blend foundation brush, and just dab the skin tint into the skin. For the concealer I'll be using this e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. I have mine I think in the shade Fair, and I just hate this pumping thing, and it's just too much of product. That's just such a waste because I really need just a tiny bit, and then just a bit of here, and I guess that's it. See, but like I wasted so much of product. And to blend my concealer I usually use my fingers, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess I'll do that, I'll be using my fingers. Yeah, so I really like this wintry makeup look because of how much of blush you can use. Now I will just set my face just a tiny bit. I kind of usually only set my under eyes because my under eyes are always creasing. So for that I'll be using, I mean, come on, this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. This is in my everyday makeup, like I cannot live without this powder. And I just kind of focus where I put the concealer, but I mean like anyway, if I even like put powder under my under eyes will always crease. So, and it doesn't matter which powder it is, it's what it is. I've been using this powder a bit above my crease just to kind of set this area as well, not the eyelid, because I would like the eyelid to be sticky when I will apply the glitter or whatever the girls are using. I think my brows are already a bit done. I mean, not really, but I mean, as you can see, they have a bit of color. So I'll do my brows off camera just quickly, and I'll be using only this Colourpop Tinted Feather Effect Styling Wax. I don't want to open it because it looks disgusting, but okay, I will. As you can see, it looks horrible. So yeah, I just kind of brush my hair a bit up and then just kind of style them however I want to, and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done. I mean, they're not perfect, but I'm not really good with brows, and also every time I do my brows one of my brow is darker than the other one. Whatever. But let's move on to the complexion stuff. So I think I'll bronze my face just a tiny bit, because in winter we are not usually bronzed, but just to like enhance my face, to just give it a tiny bit of color, just a little bit. And for that I'll be using my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade In the Sun. As you can see, it's not that bronzy whatsoever. And for that I'll be using this BH Cosmetics brush. I don't know from which collection is this, and I just really dip in it just a really tiny bit, and I'll be focusing mostly on my temples. It would be even better to use like a contour shade, like really cool tones. That would be better for the winter makeup look, but like I don't own any really cool toned bronzing color, so that's why I'm using this one, because I think it's still kind of light. But yeah, the most good would be using, if you have the Fenty bronzer in the shade Amber, then that one would be really good. And I'll just dab a tiny bit right here. I mean, you cannot even see that I'm putting some bronzer on, because I'm really just applying tiny bit of it, because I don't want to be bronzy, because we're in the winter. Well, still not, but so just a tiny bit. As you can see, it's nothing crazy. Goodbye bronzer, and we are moving for the best part of this whole look, and that is blush. So for that I decided, because I don't own that much of pinky blushes, I own too many blushes, but mostly they are like peachy toned or like really orangey tones. So this is the only, I guess, pinky blush that I own, and it is by Revolution, the Super Dewy Liquid Blush, and I think mine is in the shade Blushing for You, and I think this might work, but I'm still not sure. I think I can work with this. What do you guys think? I think it might work. We'll try it anyway, because as I said, this is the only pink blush that I own. So I'll be using this Fenty brush, and I'll just kind of swirl into the shade, just like this. And I would like to start by applying the blush on my temples. So again, I'm just swirling the brush, and I'll just start applying it. And I would like to create like the V shape that everyone's doing with bronzer, but I would like to recreate it with a blush, like to be really blushy and just like, oh, you guys look, I think in this color is perfect for this look. I mean, I know it's too much, so of course I will try to blend it with another brush. And I'm also trying to kind of like connect it where I put the blush on the temple. When I'm cold, I always like, for me the whole nose is kind of red or like pinky, so I will kind of put it also like on tip of my nose, and I may look like Rudolph. But I mean, that's the reality of winter, right? You are red and pink and everything in between. I will using the Huda Beauty brush, where I have a bit of that skin tint, and I will just press a little bit and to kind of soften the blush so it's not that harsh. I would like to use a tiny bit of this Laura Mercier Sheer Perfecting powder, just a tiny bit, to just kind of apply it on top of the blush. And I'll be using this Jessup brush. This is like a powder brush, and just a really tiny bit, because this is a sheer powder, like it's like an illuminating powder. And I'll just go over the blush just a little bit. And for the brown eyeliner, I'll be using an eyeshadow, and I'll be tipping into this Beige Waves eyeshadow palette, and I'll use the shade called Sandcastles, which is this brown. I'll kind of start from here, and I really want just a tiny wing, like I don't know if you can see, just a really tiny wing, and then I just kind of try to connect it down, like nothing too much, and I'll kind of put it also on my lash line, but just really close to the lashes. So I put it like outside and just tiny bit, really close to my lash line, and a bit of in the inner corner. I'll dip into this shade called Sunset, which is like a caramelly brown, and I will be really close to my lash line, and I will not connect it with the eyeliner. And now for the fun part, for the glitter, or like the glossy look that they have on their eyes, I'll be using this Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb in the shade How Many Carats, and I have the mini version. This whole product looks like winter, so yeah, I'll be using that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are different alternatives than this one, I mean also cheaper, but I'm not sure which ones. But I just thought like this would be the perfect. Oh, just look at that. And I'll focus that on the center of my eyelid. And I also saw that the girls put the glitter thing also like here on the bottom of the inner corner. I'll just dip a little brush into the bomb, and I'll try to do it. Can you see something? I don't know, can you not? I'll just use this eyelash curler and to curl up my lashes, and I'll be using this Colourpop Act Natural Defining Mascara in the shade Brown. I really like their mascaras from Colourpop, and my favorite is actually this Act Natural but lengthening mascara in brown. Like that one is just amazing. For the lips, I usually own like really neutral brown eyeliners, lip liners and lipsticks. So I kind of found one in my collection, and that is this one from NYX Professional in the shade Brunch Me. Just like this, as you can see, it has that pink undertone to it. But I couldn't find any lipstick, pink lipstick. I don't own any pink lipstick. So I decided that I'll be using the blush. My lips are super dry, as you can see, so it really gives me that winter effect as well. And I like to kind of smudge it, the lip liner as well, to make it more natural. I don't know how it looks on the camera, but in reality it looks really good. Like you're really like freezing. I also saw that they put in the center like a red lipstick. I'll be using this NARS mini lip crayon in the shade Dragon Girl, and I don't know what happened with mine. Like look at that, like the whole lipstick is inside and I cannot just take it out. But just a tiny bit in the center, and just blend it out. Also here. Oh my god, it looks so good. They also put on lip gloss. I don't know if I'll do it because I really like it like this. Like it really gives me that cold vibe. Kind of like it matte, like the lips. So guys, I think this is the final look. I mean, I'm really happy how it turned out. It was super quick and easy, and this is really like that cold, cozy winter makeup, and it really gives me that vibes, like even the cracked lip that I have. There you have it, that's it. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my channel. It helps me and it also keeps me motivated to do more content like this, or book regarding, or whatever for you guys. It really helps me, and I'm always glad if someone watch my video or comments on my video. You can also follow me on Instagram. You can also reach me out there. Whatever question you have for me, if it's makeup related, book related, or like mental health related, you can reach me out on Instagram. I'll be really happy to reply to you guys. You can ask me anything. That's it for today's video. I mean, it looks so cool. I mean, I cannot help it. I'm looking in the mirror because I cannot see myself in the viewfinder because I don't wear lenses. But so I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one, I guess. So bye.